are sharing on our social media or our live social medias. Right there.
That would be over here. John, you good to go? All right. Digging that music, guys. Digging that music. There we go. And welcome to the show. We are live. Jeff Tech Jumpstart. You got a tarot here with my posse in the studio and our illustrious leader, Dr. Barry Fillman, joining us on the show today to talk Jeff Tech. All things Jeff Tech. Why? Because this is the Jumpstart, and we are live now. Hit it, go. Hey, let's pull up the Jeff Tech website because this is a Jeff Tech show. There you go. Excellent. All right, here we go, guys. We are good. Yes, close the door so you can monitor. There we are. And let's go. There we go. Welcome to Jeff Tech Jumpstart. And to my right, we have Dante. And to my immediate right, we have Jaden. What's going on, boys?
Hello. I don't know
What's going on? We got the big boss in here today. In the house, in the studio. Dr. Barry Fillman, welcome. You want to give me the mic? And we'll pass this over. And we are going to discuss all things Jeff Tech today. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, my pleasure. You want to eat the mic, as they say, by the way.
All right.
There you go. Now we got it. All right. So, Dante, you want to go ahead and pull up our presentation, please? All right. Nope. There we go. What show are we in? The Jumpstart. There we go. So today we are going to talk a variety of different things. We're going to go ahead and monitor. This is the first experience for Dr. Fillman in our new studio, which is pretty cool. Show them the digital zooms there, guys. Check this out. Look at that. Pretty cool, right? And, of course, we can pull up anything that we want to pull up into our show from any computer here through our wonderful network that our IT department manages. And then as Dante goes through his presentation there we go. See? So the first thing we're going to talk about is, go back one slide, and let's bring that up full screen, Nalia. Shout out to Nalia and to Graham for running vMix for us today. And let's go to the next slide. All right, so what are we going to talk about today? First off, we are coming down at the end of February, which, as we know, across the nation is CTE Month. Dr. Fillman, tell us a little bit about what CTE Month is and the importance of career and technical education to not just our local areas, but our nation.
Yeah, so Career and Tech Ed Month is a month-long celebration every year in February nationwide that really celebrates the impact that career education has on the lives of its students, their families, and the community abroad. As we know, when we go through this region and talk with businesses and employers, many of them share their own story of coming through Jeff Tech, and then they pay that forward to another generation of employees. And so Career and Tech Ed basically is celebrated in February nationwide for that impact it has, that leg up against the competition as our students go out and find jobs in the community.
Absolutely. And as we know, a massive impact that we've had. Real quick, guys, program note, our vMix operators, you want to mix up the scenes, please? Please get out of the split screen more often, and you want to go to the guest cam to make sure that we're pulling up a close-up of our guest as he is speaking. Now, Richie, you want to go ahead and take that camera and slide it slightly over this way, or John, actually. Come on over here, buddy. Take the camera and rotate it slightly this way so Dr. Fillman is more on the scene. There we go. Awesome. A little more to your other way. Just a little more. There you go. Monitor it back behind you. There we go. Now we got it. Okay. So remember to use our guest cam when Dr. Fillman is speaking, and you can monitor when you see them pull that up. If you want to address the audience, you look right into the B cam. So let's talk about 50 years of Jeff Tech. Now, we know the importance of career and technical education, as we discussed, the school-wide and nationwide celebrations. What have we done locally here to celebrate CTE Month? And then we want to segue at that, I think, and give a good plug to the 50th anniversary.
Yeah, so locally we have basically spent a lot of time this month sharing Jeff Tech stories. We take our students out to speak at local board meetings, local community meetings, and different things like that. It really allows them to share the fact that, they're out already helping businesses operate 15, 16, 17 years old, doing things that a lot of their peers that are much older are doing, or even more advanced things. And so it's pretty neat. We go out and share those stories. Internally, we decorate the place up a little more. This is kind of a big deal for us. We get ready for our career fair, which is coming up, and basically just try to highlight the stories out there in the community that need highlighted.
Now, at a recent board meeting, and guys, you want to mix up the scenes. You want to go from the A cam to the B cam, follow the flow of the conversation, and keep it along. This is a learning experience, by the way, as the students are learning this new system. So if I pause now and then, there you go. Get a feel for it and keep it visually moving along, not on a static shot the whole time, okay? All right, back to CTE Month, and we talked about the board meetings. We had a board meeting last night, and I heard that we had a whole contingent of students there that were on cooperative education that gave presentations. How'd that go?
Yeah, so we had 5 students come and share their cooperative education stories, and we had the wide variety there, students that are out in the field and shared their stories, whether it's running a marketing campaign for a local bank, working with the healthcare industry. We had automotive mechanics, so these are kids out there, young adults out there already at work and starting their careers.
Awesome. Let's go ahead and move on past. We talked the sort of the culmination of CTE Month here locally for us is the career fair. Now we got that coming up on Thursday. You want to give a plug about that, and then maybe we can talk a little bit about our recruiting night.
Yeah. So our career fair, we have over 60 local business people that are already signed up to come and take part in that event. Very nice event. Gets our students the chance to often hear some of the things that we're preaching to them as well, but Absolutely. They get to hear it through the mouth of the employer, the very person that's going to hire them. Every year at that career fair, we have students get hired on the spot. It's another opportunity for them to network, and I think any time that a student gets to speak with the local employers, advocate for themselves, and get out of their comfort zone a little more, it helps build in that professionalism piece. It's an important part of their progress.
And it's a substantial event, too. I mean, I think I saw in the spreadsheet this year we've got, what did we say, 54 employers showing up? That's a pretty big commit. Just a shout out to our community partners. That's a huge commitment for our community to support this school, and what a showing. I mean, these are sometimes the owners of the companies are coming out there. They're marketing representatives, HR people. What can you say about the quality of our community partnerships and the people that care about this school?
One thing that I think globally as a school we've put a lot of effort into is cultivating these relationships with the community. And I think the community has embraced us wholeheartedly and gets the importance of that relationship. I think that a lot of them look forward to that opportunity. As you say, they're giving up a half a day of work to come in and speak with students, and we know that they're getting something out of that as well.
Awesome. And what do we got the next item up there, Dante? Let's talk about recruiting. If you are watching at home and you have a young person or, even an adult that is interested in one of our 14 CTE program areas, you really owe it to yourself to come here and see this wonderful school firsthand with your own eyes. Talk to the staff, talk to the faculty, talk with our administration, and meet some of our incredible students and see what the buzz is all about, because Jeff Tech is awesome. We're just like that here. And Dr. Fillman, tell us about our recruiting fair.
Yeah, so, and I would encourage anyone from the community that would like the opportunity to learn more about Jeff Tech to come through our door. You don't have to be an eighth grader to be considering whether you should come to Jeff Tech. If you have a young kid that's trying to figure out their pathway through school, you got a returning adult to the workforce that wants to come see our programs. I think it's important to realize that we also have practical nursing here for adults, that an adult can come take a CDL program in 4 weeks. They can be driving over the road. It's a great opportunity. They can also come take part in any of our daytime programs. So if you're looking for that next career and you'd like to become a welder, or you'd like to learn any of our skills here, you can come and you can do that in 1 year. You can be back out in a different career or enhance your current career. So there's a lot of opportunities, and I would encourage anybody who doesn't know Jeff Tech or isn't sure to come in and take a look around. It's a great thing. Every day I get to walk through this building, I'm just amazed by all the things the kids can do that I can't. And I think that people get to come in and see that with their own eyes. I think you'll leave with an idea of what the opportunities are here.
Awesome. So bring that up full screen, guys, so our audience at home can get the information. Jeff Tech Recruiting Fair. We want you to join us Wednesday, March 6th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. And we want you to consider very strongly signing up for the 2019/2020 school year. We are accepting applications now from our home schools, Brookville, Brockway, Punxsutawney, Du Bois, and Ridgeway this year. 5 sending schools. Pretty cool. There we go. All right, let's bring up some general Jeff Tech news. You want to go back a few slides there, buddy? All right, hey, let's talk about this. This was in the news. We've got March 1st and March 22nd. The art showcase, big thriving arts scene here at Jeff Tech. I'm really excited about that. What Angela Dragic is doing with the art club, with the art class that we have here. Of course, digital media arts. We're immersed in all of this type in terms of digital media art creation. These relationships that are fostering art in our community, Dr. Fillman, and in our students. Why was that so important for you to bring that back here?
Well, I think that creativity can help a student no matter what career pathway they're going to take. Creativity and the practice of starting a process and seeing it through. Hopefully, and I like to say that kids can struggle productively here, so that they start a process, and any process you start in life can sometimes be frustrating, but you see that through, and you come out on the other side with a finished product in an art environment. Just cultivates that creativity, which I look back even in my own career, that ability to creatively problem solve. You cannot put a price tag on what that means to someone's career development, and art for the sake of personal development is one way to look at it. I also look at what that creativity does and providing that opportunity does for students. I think it's also been a heck of a way for us to engage with the community.
Oh, no doubt about it.
That visual and that back and forth with the community. Now we're talking about building a mural in downtown Reynoldsville.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a huge boost for the school to have that creative outlet for our students.
Absolutely. The Create Cafe, the art show every year, and now the Winkler Gallery. Go ahead and pull that up for our audience at home. March 1st through March 22nd, the Jeff Tech art students are going to have their fine art pieces on display at the art showcase for Jeff Tech students, downtown Du Bois at the Winkler Gallery and at the gala event. I'm not sure when, probably the kickoff on March 1st. We can get those details.
That is March 1st.
That'll be light refreshments, and hopefully we'll have some entertainment there for you. And maybe it'd be cool to go down there and do a live broadcast from that'd be pretty awesome. All right, and what else do we got?
Those of you don't know that Perry Winkler was a graduate from Jeff Tech. So
there you go.
I'll throw that plug in there.
How awesome is
we're
that?
Going into his business there.
And some more big news. What do we got here? Jeff Tech students to be showcased at Winkler Gallery. We had that. Check this out. Jeff Tech receives what? $20-something thousand for a pizza oven.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
Yeah, this was a grant that Connie Swanger, who runs our cafeteria, and Sherry Hosselman put a lot of work into. So kudos to them for getting that done. Another
Real restaurant level pizza oven.
Another creative
awesome.
outlet for our cafeteria staff to provide some variety for our students. So it's a good addition to that area of our school as well.
I love it. Well, I'll tell you what. I believe that is the content that we had prepared for the show today. We've got a small studio audience. Got the boys up here on the stage with us. Does anybody have any questions for Dr. Fillman before we go ahead and wrap the show up? No? Jackson, you want to come on up here real quick? No? Okay, good. Go ahead. Jackson wants to know more about the awesome pizza oven. Got their attention.
Yeah, that's to be determined. We're going to roll that out, and we'll do some samples and stuff, I'm sure, but it'll be a good opportunity. You know, they're always looking for variety to add in the cafeteria.
So I can make my triple, quadruple meat, 7 cheese, anchovy, and 5 different kinds of olive special pizza for the kids.
You lost me at anchovy.
You don't know what you're missing.
I was about to say, you had me until you got to the word anchovy, and I was just like, I dip, I fold.
Here's how it works, though. When we say anchovy, inevitably, have you ever had a 4 meat, 17 different varieties of cheese, 4 different kinds of olives / anchovy pizza? Yes or no? No, you haven't. See, you haven't lived then, son. You don't know what you're experiencing. You have, though, haven't you? You've been around the block. You've had that.
I've had pizza with several different types of meats and cheese on it without anchovy.
There we go. So, next year. There you go. Next year. Well, pineapples and anchovies now. You can't do that thing. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Let's bring up the Jeff Tech Jumpstart logo. And I want to thank everybody for helping put together our first show. Give me up the A cam, please. Front cam, please. A camera, front cam. There we go. We'll go ahead and take this out. So from the Digital Media Arts Studio in the IT Academy at Jeff Tech, you've been watching Jeff Tech Jumpstart with our guest, Administrative Director, Dr. Barry Fillman. Sir, thank you so much for coming on as our guest today.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Test it out.
John, go ahead and fire up some new music, some out for us. We got Jaden Kessler over here in the big desk and Dante Smith over here running our presentation today. In the booth, of course, we want to give a shout out to Graham Guthrie, and Graham's giving us the double P sign, producing today, and Nalia Gardner running VMix, doing a great job, and of course our studio audience. Let's go ahead and grab our audience cam and say hi to the kids. These are part of our PM shot area. Camera's froze up. That's a still shot from this morning. We dropped that camera. We'll fix that. That's okay. So I want to thank everybody for joining us and remind you that we are beginning, as we're refining our show, this is the first really 50 years of Jeff Tech. We've never had closed circuit digital or closed circuit television in here, being able to do school announcements and school news. With this new digital studio, we're going to be doing the Jeff Tech Jumpstart every Friday, live internally in our building, as you're seeing here, as well as on our YouTube channels and Facebook channels for our audience globally. There are successful Jeff Tech people, all over, supporters and graduates all over the world that I know would love to tune into this show. So tune in during enrichment period, which is 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Friday for regular Jeff Tech news happening and events. And we're even getting our stage lights hooked up, Dr. Fillman. We're going to have a presentation area over here for live music or poetry or anything that we might want to display in terms of artistic expression. So we're excited about that too. Thank you for your support and helping this studio get off the ground. Awesome. All right, take us out with some music, John. My name is Mr. Otero. You're watching Jeff Tech Jumpstart. We'll be back with you Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Visit us online at jefftech.info. And remember, if you are considering coming to Jeff Tech for our next school year. We are currently accepting applications for the 2019-2020 school year. 8th and 9th graders. Thanks so much. We'll see you on Friday. Yeah.